Hello, fellow agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm Jimmy Kelly. This is Michael Tewitt, and we are here to talk about the season 4 finale. To start off, let's start simple. Mike, what'd you think?
Oh, I thought it was good. Ghost Rider was awesome this season. It was super cool to see him show back up. That was awesome. And it really threaded everything together. I mean, this season was pretty wild. Like, you started off with the Ghost Rider thing. Then you kind of had, the LMD thing. And, and then it turned into, it was just weird. Like, you had a lot of things going on, different, a lot of different things going on that then kind of all got thread together toward the end of the season here. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was almost like a comic book. Because it was almost like there was, the different sections, the different little stories, and then it, culminated to, a final episode, so to speak.
Yeah.
What was the most memorable scene or sequence from the finale for you?
Ooh, okay. All right. One thing I really did like, how Mac didn't want to leave. He has no idea what his other life, his real life actually is. All he knows is this experience he's having right now. And he's with his daughter. Mm. And so, when he says he doesn't want to leave, and as much as you're thinking, you're like, oh, but he's not going back to the real world, you can immediately identify and understand where he's coming from. Nothing's going to make him leave his daughter.
Right.
You know what I mean? When he wasn't leaving, and you're like, oh my God, this is his character that you're written off just like that? For an existence that's not even going to matter? But you're like, man, I get it. You know what I mean? And then, I'm watching, and I'm like, how are they going to, if they are going to get him out of here, how are they going to do it? How are they going to get him to leave his daughter? But so then, when the daughter disappears and everything, that was really sad, man. I was getting the feels, man. I was like, oh, man.
Yeah, that was
rough.
I would definitely say that was the most emotional.
That was definitely the most emotional to me.
I did get a little bit scared when Ada stabbed Gemma.
Oh, yeah, that was
because I was like, I feel like it's happening, really quick. And, that's where it would go, but,
She first stabbed her, I was like, whoa. But then it was she was, pushing it in more and turning it or whatever. And it just wasn't, the right reaction, really, where I'm like,
no.
I don't know, this isn't, But
where did they get the LMD, so quick?
Probably in the Silver Shamrock factory with the, yeah. There we go. Had to bring it there.
But I would definitely say I actually think my favorite part is probably after everything, right after Ghost Rider leaves. Actually, you could even include that just because we'll get to why in a second, why I like that so much. But my favorite part is when Fitz says that he's going to take the fall, and Daisy says, no, you're not. And she explains why. Because it shows an actual arc to her character, and I thought that was a nice way of tying that together. Because they tied everything else together so nicely. It was nice to see that brought up too. It was that was the point of this episode was to bring all that together.
Yeah.
Which then kind of stinks because it's only in an hour. They really needed it to be a 2-hour episode.
Because that was, I guess, one of the things I was a little, I don't even want to say disappointed, but underwhelmed about.
Yeah.
Was the way the big bad kind of went out, the way Ada went out. I'm like, really, that was it? That was kind of that was weak.
Unless it was supposed to be a tie-in with the whole with Radcliffe.
What'd you think?
I thought it was really good.
Okay, all right.
I really
awesome.
enjoyed it.